Hi guys, thank you for joining me for another shaving sin of the day. I know that was weird. I've got some special stuff going today. First off, we've got the collaboration between Joe from Black Mountain Shaving and Bill from Murphy&McNeil and Rafa from Xicano Design. And this is Pisgah. Look at that label. Look how that glows. Beautiful, beautiful. I hope this really shows up on here, but it's outstanding label. Beautiful artwork. Here's the soap. This is the Kodiak base. Really nice scent. The first thing that I get off of the top is cardamom. And if you like the note cardamom, you're going to be happy right off. I love this. I've told all of the people involved that I would be real with this, and I'm always real with you guys, so this will be no different than any other time. But I get a nice cardamom. I put the scent notes up there for you. I hope those came out okay. But I'm just going to tell you what I get from it. And obviously right off I get cardamom. And then there's this kind of, I don't want to call it sweet because it's not sweet, but it leans that way from the vanilla and the amber in there. It just gives it a touch of sweetness, but really just a really richness, It's good, Brandon. Good job. Makes it really rich. A little woodsiness in there. I can definitely pick up a little bit of cedar. I'm not going to call it cedar dominant. It's blended really well, but if I have to call it anything dominant, I would say cardamom. If you're a fan of, in the fragrance world, if you're a fan of La Nuit de L'Homme, you're going to like this. I'm not saying that it smells like that. I'm just saying it's got that rich cardamom top note that makes that fragrance so beautiful. Really nice. I know there's bitter orange and bergamot in here. I wouldn't say that I detect them, but that's probably a touch of the sweetness, mix it in there with that vanilla. So really nice. In the bottom, I get kind of a leather accord. Once again, that adds to the richness as well. Really nice. Absolutely a masculine scent. This one is not a unisex whatsoever. And I was looking for something that, was a little woodsy, a little, I don't want to say darker, a little deeper, because I don't have any soaps that are like that. So I really wanted to jump at this when I found out about it. So I messaged them and they were nice enough to send me this early. This comes out on May the 1st at Murphy&McNeil on their website. So nice off the tub. And then I've got the matching splash to go with it also. See if we can get that label to glow. Really awesome. Nice top on there. I like that. I'm excited to try this out today. And I'm going to pair this with, this does have vetiver in there also to go with the cedar, and those two pair together really well. They also pair together really well in this. Lalique Encre Noir I like Strim, and it's really nice. Where this is a touch brighter, this is going to be a touch darker. So I'm going to mix the two, and hopefully those are going to pair well. But this is nice inky vetiver, dirty vetiver if you want to consider it like that. But it's a nice inky vetiver. And then it's got some, I think cedar and sandalwood are in there. Anyway, looking really forward to that. I've got my brush is my Sawdust Studio creation with the Chisel and Hound Fanchurian V8. Fan knot, obviously. Lots of backbone, really jelly tips. So we'll see how that works. And then another newbie for me. This is my one of my latest purchases, my Hofritz. See if I can get that to focus in. Yep, Hofritz is a small blade. It's like a 4/8, a little dude. But I just got this and had it honed by Mike Schultz, a new friend of mine, who I was really impressed with the last edge that he did for me. So I'm excited to get into that too. So speaking of getting into things, let's get this going. Here we go. I have not used the Kodiak base before, so this will be a first time for me. Hopefully I'll be able to dial it in. But if it lathers anything like any other Murphy&McNeil, I'm sure it's going to be good. And if it's not, I'll tell you. I'll tell you if it's not good. I was going to say a bad word, but my kids watch this also. All right. I think we're loaded up sufficiently. And I'll get the excess onto the face. I don't really know what accent that was, but really nice cardamom. I love cardamom. My wife loves cardamom also. So this may be a big hit for her. She can't use it, it's mine. Using my soap. Actually, she uses most of my soaps. Most of my soaps are, you know, bright citrusy kind of stuff. And like I said, I needed something a little different. And this looked like it was going to be it for me. And so far, I'm impressed. Let's see if I can get this junk to lather. Just distributing the paste on the face. This V8 Fanchurian is so nice. It's so jelly soft on the tips. Still got plenty of background, and man, she's got some splay. This is a 26 millimeter, if I didn't say that. And if I did already say it, then I have early onset dementia. No, it's not funny. I know. There we go. Let's get some water in there. It's already shining. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Peaks are falling over, so I'm getting there. I think I'm gonna add one more addition of water. When I'm working with a straight, I really like it to be super slick, super hydrated. Feels silky on the skin so far. tasteometer. That's pretty bitter. Kind of tastes like a bear's butt. What if I have tasted a bear's butt? You don't know. Tasteometer, I'm going to give that about a 2.25. I recommend you sniff this one often. I don't recommend that you taste it. All right. Enough of that foolishness. Let's see how she works. This is 4 or 5 days growth. I knew that this soap was and aftershave was coming in to me, so I didn't want to shave beforehand. I like to go on a nice full growth when I'm previewing something. All right. Woo! Did you see that? Man, his edges are awesome. When I touched that, before I even moved, it already planked off some of those sideburn hairs. And that is what I have come to expect from Mike Schultz's edges. And there goes that 4 or 5 days. Keep trying to get him on Instagram or Facebook or something so the rest of you guys can try out his edges. They are very sharp, yet very smooth at the same time. Very nice residual slickness. This dude's really light, being that small, so it may take a little more work getting through the more coarse hair on my face. Still, doing a great job. I mean, there's a touch of resistance there, just, you know, there's no heft to the blade. And I already got that pimple. Very nice feel so far. I'm starting to get a little more of that cedar now. Very nice so far. Everything involved. Let's see if I can plink these. I don't know if you could see that or not. A lot of hair coming off quickly. Neat little blade, but man, it is small. My last shave was with a 13/16. So this is markedly different. However, still taking the hair right off. And as I get older, my facial hair definitely has gotten more coarse. Especially where if I were old enough to have gray hairs, there might have been gray hairs. I'm not saying I've got gray hairs. Oh, wait, you can see the rest of me. Whatever. Yeah, the small light blade's going to take a little getting used to. Maybe this is not for the 4 or 5 days growth. This might be an everydayer. Regardless, good first pass. All right, let's keep this going. Yep, I think I got enough lather. Yeah, this is definitely a great new addition to my den. The soap and splash definitely fills a void for me. I did use, previously I used fine Santal Absolute. And that was my woody, darker scent, but my wife hates it. So, let me get this one straightened out here. And even up my other. There we go. There's that hair popping again. My wife totally hates it. And when I would put the aftershave on, she would come in and just be like, why did you wear that? Did you use the whole bottle? It was very strong. But she doesn't like it, so it left my den. Nice and smooth. I didn't get my Allen block. All right, sorry guys. slickness is so good on that soap that I need some alum to be able to stretch my skin. I can still taste that goodness. Yummy. Very nice soap. I'd never gotten to try the Kodiak base previously, and I really wanted to. So I love the duck fat base. But I really wanted to try this. You know, obviously novelty is something different. The edge on this is nice, but it's so light. Just has trouble getting through that coarse hair. Now I just do my neck at a different angle this time. Now we're getting there. And as much trouble as that blade is having going through my hair, I'm gonna do, you know, my neck and cheeks. I'm not gonna try to go against the grain here. In all honesty, I really don't need to anyway. But that hair is super coarse, and it's really hard to get through it. You know, I typically have to use 2 hands to do it anyway. And with the lack of heft on that blade, I'm not gonna try that. Just asking to stab myself into the nose, and man, I did it again. Would you guys stop talking to me? Get rid of some of this water real quick. All right, let's get going. Final pass. Yeah, that cardamom. It's still strong. So definitely to my nose, cardamom forward. And I'm very happy about that. I would say if you have Nuit de L'Homme, this would be great to pair it with. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it darker, but I would absolutely use this with that. Cool looking blade though, even if I don't love it. All right. Great work on this soap, guys. Very, very happy with it.